Forza Ferrari Arriva alla Grassi. It is Imola. It is the first of the home Grand Prix this year. Ferrari, though, not looking good. We are literally looking like the seventh fastest car this year. McLaren, Mercedes have closed the gap to Red Bull, and we've just got worse. And as Q2 shows here, Gasly currently sitting fastest for McLaren in front of Verstappen, Russell and Bottas, but we crash out in P14 and 15, and for some reason Lewis Hamilton in the Haas has got more pace than us. No one predicted that, but with rain in the race, things are looking no bad. We're starting on the mediums, we're starting on the hards, we're just going to go all out attack because it looks like it's about lap 15 the rain is going to come. But in Q3 it was Verstappen and Perez who managed to outmuscle the McLaren and Gasly out the fucking road and then to P1 and 2. But Perez leads the championship. He'll be looking to cement his lead a wee bit further, but Gasly, Russell, Bottas, Norris battling for that final podium position as Perez tells Verstappen, fuck you, I don't care if I crashed in Monaco on purpose, son. I'm the man here. I'm the Mexican with a sombrero, and he bolts down the road. But as for Ferrari, it's 14th and 16th, and it's not. We're battling with Lance Stroll in the Alfa Romeo. Not good. But lap 9, wet weather predicted. Danny Ricciardo's kind of just got his own train. Hamilton in the Haas is kind of in no man's land, and then Ferrari. Yeah, we're stuck behind Albon and Danny Rick now, which is brilliant. But on the lap 12, we've got the rain is coming down, and some drivers have pitted, and Verstappen actually run wide, and this actually just helped him because literally everyone he was battling with stayed out an extra lap, and as you can see, there's just chaos in the pits. Verstappen looks like he's going to be a net P2. Russell is going to be net lead, and as you see, Gasly, Perez, Bottas, Vettel, Ocon, Sainz has had to stay out. Tsunoda, Magnussen, all on dries, struggling in the intermediate conditions. Russell blast past us. Sainz currently got the fastest lap, but it means hee-haw when you're out there on the wrong tyre. Leclerc currently sitting P8 though as we move on a few more laps. But look at that, Gasly puts him under a bit of pressure and Leclerc bottles it. Absolute disgrace. Sainz sitting in P16. And, you know, wet races is where we need to... If the car's just no under us, this is the sort of conditions we need to capitalise on. And it's just no happening. Russell has got a 10-second gap to Verstappen. Alonso currently occupying the podium position there just in front of Norris, and as you can see, Carlos Sainz has now run off the track. The Ferraris just can't keep on the track here. We're getting beat by a guy who I don't even know who he is, RVE in the Williams. That just sums up how bad it is for him. But Leclerc is kind of in no man's land. Him and Hamilton both in no man's land as Lando Norris overtakes Fernando Alonso for the final podium position here on lap 27 as we move a wee bit further on into the race. Verstappen trying to close down the gap of Russell, but Kevin Magnussen trying to overtake Yuki Tsunoda bends it into the barrier here, and it's all over. The safety car is out at the same corner that Hamilton binned it in real life. But yeah, so we've pitted, we've got fresh intermediates on. Leclerc in 14th, Sainz in 18th with the only two cars to pit. I mean, Leclerc's dropped down, 5 places, Sainz has dropped 2. This was worth it, but it's closed the pack right up as Russell leads from Verstappen, Norris, Alonso, Perez, Ricciardo, Bottas, Gasly and Hamilton, your top 10. We're still P14 and 18 here, but as you can see, the track is now dry, and this flung me off, because you look at it, it says it's going to get dry then wet again, but I was like, maybe the 5 laps that it's going to be dry for, you'll be beneficial if you just pit and put on the softs, but as for Leclerc, he's stuck behind Hamilton. But as you can see, Sainz on the dry tyre now, he just can't keep it on the track. I've put him up the attack. I mean, it's just going between wet and dry. But as you can see, he just went straight off. The wing is flung off and he is retired from the race. Carlos Sainz has brought out the safety car, and it's brought a bunch of people to pit. And you could actually argue there is a case of Crashgate here, because now Leclerc is going to massively benefit for this, because everyone's pitted apart from the top 5 who are now probably going to pit. I mean, everyone else is pitted. They're just going to be sitting ducks with no tyre life whatsoever here with 10 laps to go. And as you see, the pit, which puts Leclerc into the net lead of this race as the safety car comes in. Bottas now absolutely hounding us here as we move on to lap 59, and he goes down the outside. He's hanging it around the outside, just so much more grip in the Mercedes, and we're trying to hang on. Leclerc back into the lead. Bottas now back on the outside. We've got the inside. Who is going to flinch first? Is Ferrari versus Mercedes here for the fucking Imola Grand Prix? Come on. And it's no happening. Ricardo trying to get a move, but I think Bottas has managed to sneak that one on us as the rain continues to fall here in Italy. As Ricardo looks for a move on Leclerc, Gasly looking for a move, but Valtteri Bottas has won this Grand Prix from Charles Leclerc, from Danny Rick, from Gasly, from Albon, from Hamilton, from Ocon, Vettel, Verstappen, and this guy who I have no idea what his name is, but he's grabbed a point for Williams. Perez doesn't score, Sainz doesn't score, a few heavy hitters don't score, and I believe 4 races in, and I mean, George Russell isn't even on the top 13, and he's probably got the second fastest car. Disgraceful, but Perez still got a healthy gap. Bottas puts himself in the title contention. But until next time, peace.